to revisit Donald Trump's visit to the barbershop a few days ago in the Bronx. I guess it was Friday.
Yeah.
He was asked a question that hasn't been getting a lot of attention. Is it possible to eliminate the federal income tax altogether?
I'm listening.
Here's what he had to say.
With all this extra revenue we're going to be bringing into the country.
From tariffs.
So do you believe at some point in time we could find a way, once the country's back on its feet and getting enough revenue and paid off our debt, do you think it's possible to find a way to eliminate federal taxes?
There is a way.
There is a way.
And how do you feel about it?
In the old days, when we were smart, a smart country, in the 1890s and all, this is when the country was relatively the richest it ever was. It had all tariffs. It didn't have an income tax.
Yes, sir.
Okay? Now we have income taxes, and we have people that are dying. They're paying tax, and they don't have the money to pay the tax. No, in the old days, 1890, 1880, we had so much money, they had to set up committees, blue ribbon committees, how to spend our wealth. We had no idea how to spend it with so much money. Then we went to the income tax system, and the rest is sort of history. But no, there is a way. I mean, if what I'm planning comes out, it's a great question, by the way.
Everyone could attain the
You're a pretty
American
sophisticated cat, you know?
Everyone could attain the American dream if it wasn't for the high cost, the burden of high taxes, and we're taxed at every step of the way.
Yeah.
When we make it, when we spend
regulations.
Yes.
And regulations. So I cut more regulations in 4 years than any other president by 4 times. Yeah, let's go. You would ask one question.
Okay.
That's good stuff.
Yeah, I like that. It'd be nice to eliminate the income tax.
Yeah.
Federal income tax completely gone.
I mean, that's what we were saying, last week when we were playing the explanation of the tariffs. And then I just said the thing, well, then get rid of my income tax, too. I didn't know he was asked that, and then he had this great answer.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Let's go. I mean, the dream team that would be behind Trump in this administration. Oh, with Elon Musk and RFK and Tulsi Gabbard.
Who, by the way, just announced she's a Republican now. Did you see that? Yeah.
Is that in the clip 25, Chris? I don't know. You want to play that?
Here it is. Yeah.
And it is because of my love for our country, and specifically because of the leadership that President Trump has brought to transform the Republican Party and bring it back to the party of the people and the party of peace, that I'm proud to stand here with you today, President Trump, and announce that I'm joining the Republican Party.
Yeah! Wow. Wow.
That's amazing.
Okay. We'll take her.
Look at that.
Yes, you take Liz Cheney, we'll take Tulsi Gabbard. How about that?
No doubt about that.
Yeah.
That's a good trade.
I'm joining the party of the people, the party of equality, the party that was founded to fight against and end slavery in this country. It is the party of common sense and the party that is led by a president who has the courage and strength to fight for peace.
I like it.
Amen.
That's great. Thank you. Thank you. There you go.
It's going to be a lot easier to do Vance Tulsi 2028 if she's a Republican in the Trump administration as opposed to an independent.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm not saying that she's not being sincere. I'm just saying always look ahead to the next cycle. So.
That's great.
But whatever, man.
Because you do wonder about the future of the party. And I think probably the future is, if it's not Ron DeSantis, it's got to be J.D. Vance,
Has to
right?
be.
It's got to be.
Has to be.